lost my reflection, thinking about what you mentioned. You were supposed to be the one to take every last pain away. Nothing on our loving, maybe time told us that we were different. Didn't break you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is DebbyoJe. If you're new and haven't seen any of my old videos, please click on the videos down below to watch and don't forget to subscribe. Today I have some beautiful ladies with me and we're going to be discussing the very controversial topic of age and makeup. So we're just going to jump right into the video. Feel free to enjoy yourselves, grab a snack and a drink because this is going to be fun. So guys, I'd like you all to tell me, please, at what age did you begin to wear makeup?
I started wearing makeup when I was like 18. So like, is it basically when you started to try and figure out like how to? Yes,
like when you started doing anything makeup
related,
related, like eyebrows, foundation, anything. I
think the first thing was lip liner and mascara. So I'll say like 18.
18. How about you, Demi?
Foundation. Okay.
Foundation does not your color count.
Slack, I was just smelling.
Smelling foundation.
Well, I was not that girl that was deep about makeup, so maybe 19, I guess.
19?
Yeah, or 20, I can't remember.
Benny, how about you?
Well, my mom always had the rule that until you finished GSS 3, which was technically year 9, and I think I was about 14, 13 at that then when I started with like eyeshadow and playing.
Okay, how about you, Kechi? How? Some people are pretty young.
Okay. Always like eyeliner, kajal, 15. But like when I started attempting eyebrows, 18, 19.
So 15, basically. I started wearing makeup when I was 11 though.
Hey!
Some people are young.
Wait, pause 1 second. What permitted that?
I've always liked makeup, so basically I used to like go in my mom's makeup purse and like look for stuff there, and I would like try and put it on my face and see like
what's up,
how it was.
My mom would have beat confusion out of you.
She never found out though,
so yeah, you were a sly one, innit?
I was like, but I used to go to high school with like kajal, lip gloss, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
you know, I had one girl in my secondary school. She was so addicted that she used sand for eyeshadow.
It's not that bad.
No, I think that she'll clear the stone off it and then like lemon.
She put sand on her.
How does it stay?
Yeah. I don't know.
She probably used to use the sweat to go.
See, desperate times call for desperate measures.
But it's not that deep.
No, but you guys know that like 16-year-old girls and 15-year-old girls today are doing like full face beat, like eyebrows, eyeshadow, eyelashes.
It's not even girls, you know, boys as well.
You know, I think why we're noticing it is because they have the technique down. Like they're doing our level of makeup at their age.
Why?
I think it's quite
it's to be honest, to a certain extent, what their parents are letting them do. Like you can be strict about when you want your daughter to start and when you don't.
Yeah.
And social media is free, it's open. You can check what they're doing online. So obviously their parents are letting it happen.
Yeah, true.
But then I feel like peer pressure plays like a massive role in this because these girls go to school and then they see their mates come to high school with full face of eyebrows. If that happened in my high school, they would have kicked you out. Expulsion.
Quick
That's
question.
Nigeria.
Quick question, yeah. I don't understand that whole concept of peer pressure because I mean I used to go to school and there were people with makeup and things didn't shape me. I just think it's like a question of like self-confidence.
Yeah, but it's still peer pressure because like if you're self-confident, then no matter what anyone is doing, it's not going to affect you. But if you're not and you go to school and then you see Dami and Dami looks cute and then all the boys are talking to Dami because she has eyebrows and stuff like that.
Makeup really doesn't define.
No, can I say an experience? So when I was in secondary school, there was a thing called the 6 Chick Clique. They used to wear makeup, you know, there were girls, and they would get the attention. So at one point, obviously, I'll go to school with my, like, all back. It wasn't even braids, it was all back. So I go to school with my all back, and, you know, I wasn't allowed to wear makeup at that age. So I go to school with my all back, you know, see all these girls, I feel like, oh, you know, I want to look like that. But, you know, I was talking to the guys. So when I spoke to the guys, I noticed that all the girls that had that look, there was no respect for them. They didn't treat them. It wasn't as if they were getting the attention as, oh my God, you're beautiful. They were getting the attention because they know that, oh, if a girl looks like this is what I can get from her.
Yeah.
This is the thing I can, you know, her body. This is the access.
Yeah.
That's the image she's giving me. So even there was another girl, let's say her name is, you know, Angel. She had no makeup, but she was pretty. And when boys see her, they will say she's beautiful. But when they see the other girls that wear makeup, that give off that look, because if they're wearing makeup at that time, they're obviously trying to construct themselves in an image to get that certain attention from boys. So when they saw like girls, when the guys saw girls with that sort of look, they'd be like, oh, she's buff, she's paying, but she's not beautiful. So there's a clear difference between that, and I think girls don't realize that. So when I saw that difference, I realized that, you know what, makeup or no makeup.
And I feel like even that is wrong, because why should I, like, if I decide to wear makeup even at 16 or 15 or whatever, why does that give a boy the right to think that I'm looking for his attention because I'm wearing makeup?
It depends.
I think how you present yourself. I'm not sure. I don't think it's about applying the makeup like by itself.
Alone, yeah.
There's
It's
a full
how
package.
there's a whole package, and you can see
you
examples on Instagram. You see, and when they put their age, I'm like, what? You're When I was your age, I was writing jam. I'm Nigerian. I was writing jam.
Why?
I was focusing on why.
If
If it goes back to the parents, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Your daughter walks out of the house in the morning.
With
You are
like a full week.
wait, come back, sister.
There's a certain look you want to get. Girls I saw at secondary school that wore makeup like that, there was a certain attribute and characteristic that came with them. It's either they were very promiscuous, very rude, very, you know, mannerless. They didn't have, you can tell that those girls just didn't have proper home training.
Like, if you were like me when I was young and I loved makeup, I loved to experiment, and I became someone who went into the beauty industry, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't want to kill my daughter's like talent as well by
Then
saying, oh yeah, you can't wear makeup.
But she can't wear it to school.
So it's the same way she can't wear weave like ombre and frontal.
But that's where your
Yeah.
responsibility as a parent comes in. There's a time for everything. During school, you need to behave yourself. There are rules in school. We all admit that. My school gave out hairstyles every week. Primary school. Secondary school, no extensions. You can do whatever style you wanted. You can have your hair low, but no extension.
Okay, today it's not like I'm scared to wear like color in my hair or something. I'd wear color in my hair and I would see my dad today. That's fine. He wouldn't say anything. But it's just like, oh gosh, I feel like I'm going to scar him. Like he'd see me. Like my dad is one of those people. Like the first time he saw me wearing makeup, he's like, "There's pancake on your face."
African dads.
Everything is powder.
My dad, everything is powder.
No, my dad calls
if
it
you have
pancake.
eyebrows, lip gloss,
it
anything you have is
pancake.
powder.
And then
But
the first time my mom saw eyelashes, she said, "Jesus, don't you remember this thing? Remember this?
And how old were you at that age? How old?
I was 20. I think another thing is actually these schools today, they're allowing it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you know how we were in high school and then like our high school say, oh, you must do 2-step, you must do choreography, you must do all that. But now, like even in Nigeria, in the UK, you can go to school and just, you know, do whatever you like. They're allowing these students to do these things. So
And that's the school's problem. But then again,
No, it's not about the school."
Because
my
the
mom
society is
told me to
becoming a
adjust.
lot more child-centered. Like
Yeah.
they're putting the child at the focus instead of them realizing that this child at this stage can't really make decisions for themselves. You need to step up and know that there's certain
I
things you
have
need to
two things to
curtail.
ask.
I think another thing is protecting your child, because it's one thing to, first of all, I believe every parent should know their child. So if you know your child has a tendency to become wayward or to become mannerless or to become something like that,
That's if the parents themselves are
that's
not
what I'm saying.
mannerless.
If the parent sees
I'm
that,
serious, some parents
sees
are
that
really,
their child,
no offense,
you know, has the tendency to step out of the line,
Yeah.
then you can cut those things to curb your
Control,
child.
yeah.
But they
another
don't.
thing is that if you see a child who is doing well and you put this child in school and you don't, you know, sometimes parents are just very, very overprotective. They just don't know. They don't know what will happen to you in school. You can go there and meet one Cassandra that will destroy your life and spoil your mind, and then you become something else. From wearing purple hair, you put nose ring. From putting nose ring, you tattoo the end of your hand. And do you understand? So they just believe that, you know what, like it's better you don't do anyone. When you're old enough to understand what you're doing and you choose to do it, that's fine. But now that you're still young, how about
Just
you
get
just,
your head straight.
you know, you just stay where you're supposed to be, and then when you get there, you can do what you like.
Yeah.
I would just say there's a time for everything.
Yes.
Right now you can't really do that.
So yeah, wearing makeup in school a bit Now, but what of those people who are like trying to cover scars and stuff, like accidents, and they just want their skin to be even so they're not bullied about being scar-faced and
like
stuff
that's
like
totally
that?
different.
Yeah, that's a different.
No, but we need to talk about it because
no,
it's all
I feel like that puts you in like the same category as someone who's disabled and gets to take a wheelchair to school. Do you hear what I'm saying? So not every normal person can take a wheelchair to school. But for example, you who have like, for example, if you were burned and you have like accident scars and like stuff like that, and you decide that you want to use makeup to cover that up, I feel like you should be allowed to, because that's you wanting to, you know, feel confident. Like that might be what makes you feel confident. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't feel like you can tell that kind of person, oh, don't wear makeup, walk around with your face like that, if they don't want to.
Yeah. Now that is scars, and then you said like those who we say are normal should not. Those who have like scars should. Now acne.
Okay, I feel like there's a thin line there. There's
acne,
a really
you can't. You're not going to allow my child to have makeup.
I know it's dangerous per se, but let's not like people get bullied for acne. Ooh, spot face, red face.
That's completely
everyone
different.
goes through that phase.
No,
everyone goes through that phase. But in order to keep them confident, like those who have scars,
that's
are
a
they allowed to
different.
cover it
No.
up?
Can I say why that's different?
Acne
Can I say why that's
why?
different? Because when you have a scar, there's a traumatic experience that comes with you getting that scar. There's a certain accidents, either maybe, you know, burn, car crash, there's so many things that come in there, and there's trauma that comes with that, so you're allowed. But I'm telling you, if you have acne or you have spots, and you're telling me, oh, you want to use makeup to make yourself confident, I'm not going to allow that. Like because acne is something natural that we all go through.
Exactly.
We can go to the doctors and try and figure out what's up. Because we can start to, you know, solve the problem with your skin. Whatever it is. And I'm going to tell you that, see, even if you use makeup to cover all that up, unless you accept it and try and change it or try and make yourself feel better, you will never feel confident at all. Putting makeup on is a temporary problem. It's like, let's say there's a hole in the ground, there's a ditch. Sorry, it's a temporary solution. Sorry about that. It's like there's a ditch and you're trying to cover it up, and let's say for now you just put like maybe styrofoam, sand inside, and when you need to cement it. That's what you need to do. Makeup is the sand. You don't need that. And anything, even makeup, if you have mad acne, that's gonna even make it worse.
Yes.
Like, let's not even lie. Like if it was my kid, I say, babe, you know what, spot face or no spot face, as long as your mom loves you, as long as your dad loves you, Jesus didn't say anything about acne in the Bible, you're all right.
So anybody else, no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus.
God bless you. If you don't accept yourself now the way your hair is, when you change it, you will attach your self-esteem and self-confidence to that thing to make it better. And at that young age, that's worse, because it will develop into something else. When you're in a relationship, you attach your self-confidence, self-esteem to something else, to a man. Attach it to yourself. Once you do that, then you become, you
can share better.
But then guys, a totally different angle to this thing.
Sorry.
These girls that are wearing this makeup and are like going on Instagram and posting pictures, posting videos and getting attention from older guys. And are coming out to say, oh, he was texting me, he was this, he was talking to me every day, you know, he was sending me sexual stuff, oh, he was sending me this, he was sending me that. I'm only 15. I
think you should make emphasis on the makeup.
Age,
like, for some of us, mascara was just makeup.
You're here putting on eyebrows, contour, eyeshadow placement, better than some people who are even 25, lashes, lipstick, you know, liquid lipstick, all that stuff. And you're getting attention from guys who are like 30 something, 40, and you're complaining, oh, why he's texting me, I was only 15,
and
you know,
you
he was trying to talk to me.
Filing lawsuits. Why are you
and their parents are filing lawsuits. I'm a bit confused at that, because I don't understand. First of all, you're 15, you're doing all these things, you're on Instagram, your DMs are open to the general public, to the whole world. I don't, like, why are you upset that someone is texting you in a sexual manner if that's the way you're portraying yourself on the internet?
To be honest, that basically when you're 15, when you're 15, I'm not sure everyone, I'm not saying, you know, I'm not sure everyone knows exactly what they want.
Of course not.
Exactly. I mean, I was 15 in uni in my first year. I was hella confused. If I'm putting makeup on, obviously I want attention. But then I don't know the kind of attention I want, but I'm getting attention from, you know, everywhere.
It doesn't matter which attention it is,
positive or negative, I'm getting attention. That's all that matters to me, attention.
As far as I'm concerned, if my daughter's 15 and she's on Instagram, we're gonna have the same password.
We are sharing.
I want to know what you're doing on Instagram. I want to know who you're talking to on Instagram.
Okay, for example.
Because first of all, the parents were never there when this said person was texting their daughter.
Yeah.
They did not know that their daughter was there fluttering her eyelashes on Instagram and putting out her tongue and, you know, cracking her lips and
for example, when that whole Facebook killing thing happened, someone traveled to Lagos and then they used the person for body parts. My parents sat me down and they close your Facebook account. Obviously, they searched Facebook. My Facebook is so privatized. They searched Facebook. Kechi's not on Facebook. It boils down to what the kid tells them.
Yeah.
So now I think the problem lies with the other party. It is your duty to find out if this girl is a kid or not. I know I can lie to you as much as I want to, but then, we go blow 4 years go open one day. Slash. What are you doing with a 15-year-old? Can't you look for someone that even looks like? They look 24.
I'm not.
To be honest, yeah, I'm not supporting the guys, but I'm saying like you need to see the way these young girls are presented.
Wait, have you seen some of them on Instagram?
Let me show you one.
It is
there's one I talk about a lot that you guys know about.
Yeah, let's keep
it.
She looks older than me. She looks older than me.
And she's 16. But this world, there are pedophiles in this world, man. You gotta protect yourself at the end of the day. If you know the world is the way it is.
They are stupid and young.
How can this be a 16-year-old girl? How?
Sorry, we can't show you the picture.
Yeah,
how is she 16?
We don't want to get sued for intellectual property.
She looks better than you.
Oh, that's so sad.
Why don't you personalize it, Debbie?
Oh yeah, this chick.
Actually, she looks better than all of us. Let's be
honest.
honest.
Because I'm big.
I am wonderful in days. I am prayerful in days. Yes, I resemble.
And her parents are saying absolutely nothing about this behavior on the internet.
There's a 3-part argument. Now, first of all, the guy, you didn't inquire. Okay, you inquired, she lied to you. That is the only part. Like, if she lied, I could be like, okay. But you did not inquire. You continued and you were really having fun. Excuse me, Sla. Courts. That's where we'll see each other. Thanks and God bless. Then her parents, because to me, the girl is the last level of address. Because there were previous steps that could be taken on these other levels.
Yeah.
Then the parents, excuse me, Madam Augusta, or if you are 2 Augusts and 2 Madams, what's your daughter doing on the internet and why are you letting her? My family, we check what our younger ones do on the internet when they become of age to be there. In fact, there's an age limit.
How exactly do you check?
If they don't give you their phone, you know there's softwares now to be checking.
Okay, I have a problem with that.
No, you have a problem with that, but they are young.
Okay, can I say something about
they
that?
They are young. And what are they doing that necessarily needs such a high level of privacy?
How old are they?
They're under 13.
I can allow that.
They're under 13.
I can let that go.
Okay, I'm gonna when you surround, let me say something.
The only time you start to give your child privacy is when, to a certain extent, sense as they will enter their age.
Like it's the same thing.
And even then, it's not even a particular age.
It's the same thing as when you're 13. I don't understand why you're locking your room door. It's the same thing for me. Like, why are you locking your room door?
If a smell key in the house.
Liza disagrees.
I disagree as well.
Really, you lock your door?
At 13.
I have a problem.
Pause, both parties. Why you disagree is because of where you grew up. We grew up in Nigeria. It's kind of different. They made me sleep
in my mom's room.
I'm kind of different.
For me,
Nigeria's the reason why I feel the way I feel.
I don't think you gain actual independence until you actually go to university.
No, until you go to your husband's house.
No.
You can't tell me your daughter is doing proper makeup and you're not seeing it. And she's on the internet.
Taking pictures.
Google the name. All the time that you see kids. What are you in there? As in, you know, to a certain extent, they're screaming privacy. But on Sunday, like they were saying in Sunday school, they will hate you now, but they will appreciate it later. Yeah. It's better that than the other way around. Your daughter's life should not come and spoil.
Yeah.
Then the third point, the girl herself. Auntie, what are you looking for? what you actually looking for. But then again, with children, like it's wisdom growing up, being mature. Then like you know your priorities and how you should, you know, comfort yourself.
When you are 16,
but that's why I'm saying,
certain, like you are 16, you are not 12, you are 16. So even though you don't, like, you're not as mature or you don't really know everything, you know a certain level of something.
But you know, sometimes I blame TV.
And I feel like you actually need to some extent, you need to protect yourself as well. You can't count on anybody to protect you if you're not protecting your own self. You can't count on a man on the internet somewhere that doesn't know who you are and probably doesn't care, probably just cares about the fact that you look peng or you look buff, to protect you, to inquire, to ask you. When you know, you can clearly see this man and you can clearly see that this person is not in any way 16. He's clearly older than 16. So why are you waiting for him to inquire when you can protect yourself? Do you get what I'm saying? It starts with you.
Some people are naive. That's the thing. You have to.
You're naive about how
they
old
groom some people from online.
That's the issue I want to get to.
They groom some people from
people,
but even more so. Sometimes I blame TV because it has made them believe 16 is one kind of old age. Who remembers The Little Mermaid? She wanted to leave home, even change how she fully looks, and marry another guy in another place. What? You know, when I was younger, I was watching it and I was like, yes, can't wait to be 16. Now at 19, I'm watching it and I hear that part where she says, Dad, but I'm 16, and I'm like, so what? I turned 16 and what was new? My father called me. How does it feel to be 16? I'm like, it doesn't bring anything new. Allowance did not increase. Glow up did not happen.
Honestly,
there's nothing in it.
I brought everything back down to the parents. I trace it back.
I agree. Yes.
Because exactly what Benny said. Let me tell you something. As a mother and a father, you cannot tell me that your daughter is 16-year-old doing a full face of makeup at that age, it will lead into so many other things, getting that wrong attention that you're telling me you don't know.
I agree.
When my daughter is leaving the house in the morning, I must see you before you go. Like, I must see you and I must know what's up. As a parent, you can't I understand that sometimes, yeah, it depends on what that you work a lot, it depends on what your child tells you, but your children are your future. There's no point working all this time and you come out and your children are rotten eggs. True. There is no point.
But I have a question. Quick question. You say you're 16, before your daughter steps out, she has to come greet you. I was 16 and I was in uni and I was even at home.
But I'm saying here.
No, she's talking about here.
I'm talking about here. Before your child goes home, you indoctrinate. You have some sort of training.
Yeah,
do you get what I mean? When you're in uni, it's a different ball game. Do what you want, man.
Because at the end of the day, you're doing what you want.
It's your name. Can I say something? Do you know what Miriam was like? My older sisters.
Yeah, that's what my mom told me.
Once you were in uni, she said in my house. When you're with me, I said, I want to paint my nails. She said no. I want to do acrylic. She said no. I want to buy makeup. She said no, not with me. When you go to uni, and when you're there by yourself and you're independent and making those decisions and being responsible for yourself, you can make those decisions. But when you're in my house, my rules go. Simple and short.
Agreed.
Simple and short. Like, and I really feel like it's very important for parents. It's not everything you can't get angry. No. Sometimes you sit down, grab a cup of tea. How are you? She may want
what happened today?
What happened today? You know, she may say, Mom, you know, I just feel like this. I just feel, you know, this type of way. And you sit down and you say, look, my daughter, you know, I love you the way you are. It is important to indoctrinate those things into a girl.
And a child that has that training.
You're not losing.
It says so in the Bible.
Have your aunt I was even like, why can't I got angry. I said, why can't I do all these things now? It's not anything like, it's not fair. Why do they get to do this and I don't get to do that? She said, I'm not going to argue with you, but my rules follow. And if you do it, it's a dangerous game. So I could say, let me not play that dangerous game.
My mom always said, see, Benny, I'm not stopping you because I don't want you to, or I don't think you're up to it. When the time is here, you don't even get tired. Look at me today. Today, all my friends drew eyebrows. They came looking good. I came because I was like tired of makeup. Move away. Where did you come from? And even more so, another part of it is like, I think, look, I don't know if I'm overgeneralizing a little bit, but if the typical Nigerian parent didn't think you were home trained enough to go outside, they will not let you go. To disgrace their good name.
I agree.
God forbid. They will even keep you home doing anything else, extra moral lesson.
No, I think my parents,
because they need to believe that you go outside.
If I thought about doing something stupid, I just remember my mom's slap just cutting across my face.
At the end of the day, I feel like it all boils down to parents giving their children proper home training, and the children deciding to, you know, take that home training and actually use it. Because some people throw their home training into the dustbin, or they put it under their slippers,
funny.
and he forgets about it.
As a young girl, like, or a young boy, whatever, just remember that it goes beyond all of this. A time will come when, I swear, you see makeup and you detest it. You're like, what makeup? I don't want it. So at this point, I think it's just time to sit back and reevaluate what do I want to do in my life. Like,
what are my
If you're
priorities?
looking like
my
Kim Kardashian
priorities?
like every
And-
single day, what will you look like on like special days?
And
What will special
there's
days
nothing to
feel?
look forward
Yeah,
to.
feel like-
And like everybody has said, like we can't overemphasize the role of your parents in your life. Like as a parent, get involved. Like sit, like talk to them. Let there be a safe haven. Let's not be like every time I talk to mom, she's always smacking me. She's always ready to beat me. No. Like talk, sit down. Like okay, we're talking. Like my child. Like what's happening with you? Let's just look at them. You're beautiful. Like
I think it also
You see, my daughter is so fine today.
beautiful.
I,
Did you
my
change,
one and
did you
only.
change yourself? Why you
My
backing
mom,
up?
my biggest fan
Something
is
to
my
get-
mom.
to get them
She will come to my room.
involved.
Is that my daughter? That's it.
Looking cute.
She'll just say, I like you, Benny Kanye.
When, you know what is beautiful is when your own parent or your guardian sees that beauty in you, where you will feel happy. You see life in a new way. It's like
And they set
you are
a standard
reborn.
for others not to deceive you.
Yes. And this is one thing. If at 15 you're not sure of what you want to do, I'm sorry. If you have misplaced priorities, you know what? No IGCSE, no A levels, no WAEC, our own place. You know where you're gonna end up?
Guys, let's remember.
Yeah.
We need GCSEs to work in McDonald's now, so you know the standards have gone high.
Thank you guys for watching.
Peace out.
Catch you in the next video.
That is out.
Bye.